Hi guys, it's SkintBoot here, and today what I'm going to be bringing you guys is a No Man's Sky video. And in today's video, what I'm going to be delving into is a recent update to the experimental PC branch that has seen major improvements to Exocraft vehicles, including visual customization, vehicle upgrades, and a whole new fucking Exocraft. Yes, I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. Life is just very busy currently, so this doesn't confirm a comeback as such, but we will see what happens in the future. But anyway, with all of that said and done, please do sit back and relax. Let's get started. Alright, so as per usual, all of this information comes straight from Hello Games on the Steam Community Hub. This is where most of the experimental patch notes are detailed, and like all of the videos I make relating to patch notes, not everything will be detailed. As the title states, for this video I'm going to be focusing on the Exocraft additions and changes, so all of the various bug fixes and minor performance optimizations will be skipped. Link to the original source will be in the description as always, so please do check that out. But with that out of the way, let's jump into the first big addition this update brings to the table, and that's an entirely new Exocraft. So with the 1.2 update releasing all the way back in March of 2017, we've only had 3 Exocraft to fuck around with for, well, over a year. However, let me introduce you to the Pilgrim, the newest buildable vehicle in No Man's Sky. So this vehicle, as you can see, looks like a cross between a Nomad and a Rocket League car. It's essentially a lanky Batmobile with a very intimidating looking appearance that is easily distinguishable from the other 3 standard craft. So this whip can be attained through a blueprint trader that grants you the knowledge of building its bay. Once built, it will be available like all 3 other Exocrafts, so nothing too different here. In terms of speed and usefulness, I honestly could not tell you what this thing is like. Never have I ever got past the first Exocraft quest, so there's no hope in hell I'm going to test drive this beast. But at the end of the day, it looks amazing and simply adds yet another item to grind for, so it's always appreciated. Alright, next up is something very game changing, and that's Exocraft customization. You remember in one of my previous videos looking at missed opportunities and next? Yeah, well, Hello Games really did show me up, because this shit is even better than what I said in the video. So the line from the blog post reads the following: added upgrade modules for Exocraft, similar to the modules available for ships, multi-tools and the exosuit. Upgrade modules are purchasable for nanites from the Exocraft technician once their quest chain is complete. Modifiable stats include top speed, boost power, fuel efficiency, gun damage, and more. So what we can gather from this little piece of text here is that the ability to add technology to your Exocraft to improve performance and generally make exploring easier is now going to be a viable option. But on top of this, you also have visual customization. We have things like decals, paint, and even boost particles. Like, essentially, this is just a Rocket League update at this point in time. This is my own fucking video. But yeah, this is honestly one of the most appreciated additions Hello Games could have added into No Man's Sky. It never quite occurred to me just how lacking Exocraft customization was in the game up until this point. I mean, it did not exist. It's like having a computer and not being able to change the wallpaper from the default Windows XP summer fields. I'm glad that they noticed just how much this was lacking and have actually gone above and beyond the expectations in classic Hello Games style to bring us a fairly extensive customization choice for vehicles. Like always, this simply adds yet another layer of gameplay to the No Man's Sky loop and ensures that that personal feeling with possessions is always felt. I also do feel like that because Hello Games have now introduced this visual customization for Exocraft, they may well be able to tie in community event rewards to the Exocraft. Perhaps getting new decals for your vehicles like you would get new decals for your base would make a lot more sense. this would tie in quite nicely actually, and I hope that that is definitely a thing. But what gets me the most is the fact that they can add in all of these blueprints and technology so easily and without it sticking out like a sore thumb. And this kind of makes me believe that this feature, or at least something similar, was likely planned for 1.2 when it released, but maybe things just got in the way and it wasn't finished by the time March rolled around. Either way, we finally have it now, and I think a lot of people are going to be pleased with the introduction. Finally, we have some smaller changes to how Exocraft behave. First up is a new buildable called an Exocraft summoning station that, when built on a planet, allows users to summon any Exocraft on that planet like how you would with a ship. Again, I don't use vehicles, so I thought that this existed already, but this seems like a smart move. I remember when they first introduced summoning ships, and that made life a hell of a load easier, so I can imagine it's probably the same with Exocraft. There have also been some changes like increasing the standard inventory size of all existing vehicles, increasing the speed of the Colossus, adding a speedometer to the HUD, kind of like small changes and small immersion additions that do just in general help balance out vehicles a lot more. But that is just about all of the huge stuff to cover in this update. Guys, as always, the link will be in the description for you to read. There are a lot of things which I missed out, stuff referring to the game itself outside of Exocraft, so please do have a look at that if you do have the time. But thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then please do feel free to leave a like on it, and if you guys could also subscribe to MZK, then that'd be absolutely fantastic. And as always, I will see you guys on my next video. This is SkintBoot, signing out.